Hi, I am Ray Medina. This is my assignment number 6, which is my final project for CHPM 2605 Practice Development with Dr. Guy Riekman. I will start by presenting my research binder. On the first tab, I have vertebral subluxation, which I found in an article that it's about spinal manipulations. It says that spinal manipulations is a technique where practitioners they use their hands or a device to apply a controlled thrust on the joints of your spine. It talks about why do people use spinal manipulations. It says that 43% used it for general wellness and disease prevention. 16% used it to improve energy. 11% used it to better the immune function, and 5% used it to improve memory or concentration. It says that what are some of the pain conditions for which spinal manipulations have been used? One of them is for sciatica, another one is for low back pain, neck pain, headaches, and other conditions. It talks about if spinal manipulations they are safe. On the next tab, I have wellness development care. Here I found an article that's about pediatric chiropractic care. The other one is chiropractic care during pregnancy. On the next tab, I have subluxation condition. The next tab is new vitalistic system. The next tab is chiropractic spinal care. Here I found an article that I found it was really interesting because many patients they ask what's the pop sound when they get adjusted. And the article is about this. It says that the sound is caused by small pockets of air or bubbles, which are fluid that surrounds your joints. The next tab is functional neurology. The next tab is current mechanic system. And the last tab is bad medicine. That's my research binder. So the second binder I have is my practice management binder. The first tab I have is my pre-visit. Here I would send the patient a document. It could be by mail, by email. I could hand it in. I need that document to be filled out before their first visit, or they could bring it in on their first visit. On the second tab I have is visit number 1. The third tab I have is healthcare class. The healthcare class has 3 purposes. One of them is new patients. The second one is keeps you motivated. And the third one is patient education, which is really important for the patients to understand what we do. I would give them a lecture of an hour and I would go over 15 to 20 lecture points. I would be as simple as possible, but really detailed. I just want them to understand what we as chiropractors do, and I would give them some examples of how the nervous system works. That's really important for the patient to understand how their body works. I will give them a few tips on how to improve their daily living. It could be doing exercise, nutrition, meditation, lots of reasons. The next tab I have is the report of findings. Here I would sit with the patient and go over the clinical, financial report, and then I would go over the office policies. What happens if they miss an appointment? What happens if they come in late? everything that it's really important to the office. At the end of this, I would make a management by agreement, which would be the patient's decision to go through the chiropractic care. I would tell them that we won't do anything to the patient until we explain what it is, the cost, the consequences, and then get their agreement to proceed. And then I have the next tab is the progressive exam. So on the first visit, I would present myself as doctor to the patient. I would tell the patient, "Hi, I'm Dr. Medina. I'm so glad you came to my office." I would ask them what's the major reason they consulted my office. I want to know why they came in. It could be by neck pain, low back pain, headaches. Could be lots of reasons. I would tell them, we have a lot of people that consult us for that problem. I want them to know that they came to the right place. And then I would tell them, let me tell you what we are going to do, if or how we can help you. Um, I would tell them this because I want them to understand what we're going to be doing the next 2 days. I would tell them that first we need a comprehensive case history, that it's important that they fill out all the blanks. I would have one of my staff members help them out with that. The second thing would be a physical exam. I would tell them that they probably have done that in other doctor's office, but it helps us rule out a lot of issues. And then I would tell them that we're also going to need a unique chiropractic exam, and unless something indicates otherwise, we'll probably be taking x-rays. And then once we've completed all those exams, I would correlate all the information. I will sit down and review it, and then pull together what we found. I would tell that to the patient. And then I would say, on your next visit when you come in, I would show you a short video presentation that takes a few minutes, because we want you to understand exactly what we are looking for. So when you and I sit down and review the findings and x-rays, you'd be able to see exactly what we see, and that at that particular time, I will let you know what we found, what my recommendations for care are, what can you expect as far as care concerned, either here or someplace else. And then we'll let you know at that time what we think is appropriate, and then at that time we could make a decision whether you could like to begin care. I would always give the patient the option to begin care or not. That's really important, so they don't feel pressured. So I will ask the patient, so do you want to go over the exam process and get my recommendations for care? They will say yes. And then I would tell them, based on that, I will be willing to accept you as a patient and go through the exam and report and fee, and explain how we could help them. I would ask the patient some questions when taking their history. Some question of those would be like, when did the pain start? Where do you feel the pain? Do you know what causes the pain? I would ask them if the pain travels or radiates to another part of the body. Could you describe the pain on a scale from 0 being absent to 10 being the worst? I would find out if the pain is sharp, dull, achy, burning. I would ask them if they're able to do their daily activities without any interference, if they could drive, if they could take a shower, they could get dressed and nothing bothers them. I would ask them what makes the pain worse, what makes the pain better. I would ask them if they've seen another healthcare provider for this problem. I would ask the patient if they've taken any medications recently. What else? Yeah, that's it. So this is my final project, and thank you.